The reason you like them so much is because they're literally themselves. So you know how you may from time to time scroll on YouTube or on TikTok and you find that your creator, your favorite creator or a creator is so, well, I want to say attractive, but they have such a magnetic personality. It's because it's literally themselves. I know it sounds so generic, it's so basic, it's so cardboard, but it's literally true. And the reason you like them so much is because they are themselves. They are not someone else at all. And they are giving themselves the space and the time and the energy to be themselves. Whether it be them just being really quirky, whether they're just really, what's I'm looking for? Whether they be really energetic, cute, whatever. Like, you're literally allowing them to be themselves in these online spaces. That's literally it. That's literally it. And that's the reason why we like them so much, is because they are themselves. And we gravitate towards their authenticity because they literally ooze it. They ooze self-love. Well, I'm going to say self-love. That's completely contingent on someone else. But they exude confidence in that way, and we are attracted to that confidence because they just give it in such a raw and incredible way. That's literally it. Because I realized, let me hit up Machiavelli real quick off of TikTok. Now, she is unequivocally herself at every single stage of her videos. Every single time. She keeps the same energy. She is quick. She is witty, amongst other wonderful characteristics. Sorry, I was thinking of something funny. But every single time she gives her authentic dish on our talking points, she is always herself. And it comes up every single time. I do like how she's really quick-witted, because like sometimes, I mean, like I can come back with a comeback real quick. But again, you can only do so much with the camera at the time, but like, and like when there's a real person in front of you, well, I'm sorry, like you're here, I acknowledge you. But you're like, you know what, when there's a camera here, it's like, okay, you just, you have to give from a place that's, you're not taking from someone else's energy, you're just taking from an energy that's within you. And energy can't be destroyed, nor can it be created, but it can be channeled. And it's coming from in here. I don't want to say it's being created, but it's being channeled. And they're channeling it right, and that confidence is coming through, it's oozing through the freaking pores. And we love that. And I really realized that that's literally is when it comes to like creators and influencers. Depending on their field or whatever have you, I mean, Gordon Ramsay, I'm pretty sure off camera is a peach. But on camera, we know him to be pretty quick-witted, quite sassy. In that respect, is he sassy? Is Gordon Ramsay sassy? No, I don't even think he would actually qualify in there. I'm more sassy than he is, honestly. But anyway, and offline or online, no, technically online. Online, he has the quick comebacks. Could he do that in real life? Possibly. I don't know. I mean, then again, the show probably scripted. So, I mean, like, give or take a couple things here and there. But ultimately, these creators, these creative, these celebrities are pulling from themselves, and they're authentic to themselves. And honestly, you can do it too. It just takes for you to be comfortable in your own energy and to exert that and to be comfortable with it. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. And that right there is what society doesn't want you to do. Society doesn't want you to actually be an individual. They want for you to be a monolith. They want for you to be all cookie cutter houses. All one same thing, gray, blah. That's what they want you to be. And society is conditioning you to be that way or to act within the norm of society, because when you fit in, you get along and all the kind of stuff. However, whenever you don't fit in, you're kind of the oddball. You're the black sheep of the family. Or maybe that's a different context or connotation for something else. I really don't know what that. I guess you're the outcast, the pariah, the other, if you will. And I realized when also making content, that definitely helps. When you're yourself and you actually come off as, what's I'm looking for? You come off as yourself. Like, that can't go anywhere. No one can take that from you. That's always going to be with you. Like, regardless of a great talent, being homeless, they still have that talent unless it lifts at the bottle. I'm telling you, that's still kind of finite in its own way, but anyway, if it's something that is yours, like truly, truly yours, it can't be taken away. Your authenticity can't be taken away. It can't. And when you have more and more of that from creators moving into the future, as I'm pretty sure Gen Alpha is going to be our more authentic creators on this app or on other apps, the authenticity will definitely be more instinctual. Because Gen Z, they're kind of like they're at the point where they're like, they don't care, but they care. And we love our little siblings. We love them, we really do. Honestly, we should have like the millennial generals and get together with like the Gen Zers and let's turn this world on top of its head for fun, a little bit of fun, a slight apocalypse. But this is just me, your part-time agent of chaos, from time to time. But yeah, we should probably do that, yeah. Anyway, but people like when you're being authentically yourself. And when you're authentically yourself as well, you can definitely become the creator that you always wanted to be. And when you get behind camera, you can also build your brand, your media presence, all that good stuff. You'll definitely be all that in a bag of chips. That's definitely an old term right there. Don't use that, kids. Don't use that. But you can definitely improve and all that good stuff and find the audience that you're looking for. I'm just literally on camera just talking all the kind of stuff. Like, if you're listening, hey. I like that you are specifically listening, and I thank you for that right there, because your time is precious, and I do value that. That's why I like to keep my videos at least 10 minutes so I can send you on your way, or at least give you some information in the first or 2 minutes, and then you'll be fine to go, you know, whatever. But that's literally the key, is for you to be comfortable with yourself. That is so cliche. It is absolutely cliche, but if you give yourself time and space and grace, give yourself grace to be yourself, because society wants for you to be boring. They want for you to be palatable. And to be palatable now in this day and age is to be unpalatable. It is for you to be bland, for you to be part of the cookie cutter coalition. Ooh, cookie cutter coalition. Okay. Anyway, but definitely be yourself. It's so cliche, I know. But that's the reason why you like your content creator, because they're themselves. They give off a little authenticity, freshness, and they're authentically themselves. I'm using that word far too much. I know. Forgive me. Or if you don't, please stay hydrated. You know how I feel about hydration. I mean, that to everybody. Speaking of which, I need to call my mom and dad and tell them to also stay hydrated and moisturized. It's wintertime. I hope you don't look like you've been praying in flour, okay? Don't be like that. Or do, and rub them legs together and start a fire. I'm kidding. You look fine. just moisturize, okay? Anyway, this was a very short video. Brief, be free, like Storm, and don't be claustrophobic. Don't put yourself into a freaking box. Let yourself breathe. Literally give yourself grace. Because if you don't, you'll stifle yourself and your creativity, and your energy is gonna go straight down the pot. And you don't want that. Or maybe you do. It's completely up to you, because you're a human being and you have cognitive thoughts and intrusive thoughts as well as anyone else does. Because you're literally human. Just don't act on those intrusive thoughts unless they're talking about certain institutions. Anyway, I think I've touched on the subject enough today. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you've gotten the message and you understand what you have to do. What your next steps are to do is for you to look inward and for you to be like, yeah, I may be squatted body, pigeon-toed, wide forehead, but it's okay. I'm kidding. But you're looking in and being like, hey, I got some things to do. I got some work to do. It may not be today that I change, but in the near future, maybe next month, I will have better posture. Speaking of which, I got to sit up because I know this lumbar support in this chair probably won't be helping me in the next year or two. But anyway, babes, I thank you for listening. I thank you so much. Again, give yourself grace and time. Time is precious, but if you can double it and achieve maximum results, then I definitely say go for it. I don't want to hold you back. People learn different paces. I hate school. I love hard learning though. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Hopefully you got this message, and yeah, I take it up for your time anyway. I'll let you get back to doing what you're doing, okay? All right, later. Don't forget to hydrate, okay?